Hello, my name is Corinne Bennett, and I'm a second-year master's student at Brooklyn College. Today you'll be hearing my performance of Camille Saint-Saëns' Introduction and Rondo Capriccioso. When Professor Mills told us that the theme of this concert was artistic connections, I decided to choose a work of visual art to pair with my performance. So I chose a capriccio, which is an architectural fantasy. And this can be defined as a set of buildings or monuments or ruins placed in fantastical setting. There are many interesting capricci out there, but the one that I'll be sharing with you today is a drawing by Giovanni Antonio Canal, popularly known as Canaletto. And the piece is called The Arch of Titus in the Fanciful Setting. And it depicts an arch covered in weeds and in a dilapidated state with a small cottage built next to it and a man in a boat passing by, ignoring the monuments behind him. I find that this work evokes feelings of whimsy and also of melancholy, and I think both of those elements can be found in Saint-Saëns' Rondo Capriccioso. In fact, the opening section of Saint-Saëns' piece is marked melancholique, or melancholy. I hope you enjoy this beautiful piece, and thank you so much for listening.
I will be playing the first movement from Ligeti's Sonata for Solo Cello entitled Dialogo. This piece was written early on in Ligeti's life during his time at Conservatory, and it was inspired by his budding love for a fellow student in his class. There are multiple voices in here played by a single cello, um, usually two or three, and these sort of represent the internal dialogue between Ligeti and his crush. And to draw an artistic parallel, I've chosen Gustav Klimt's The Kiss to sort of highlight that fantastical love and that sort of fantastical interaction between lovers, even if it's not real. So without further ado, here is Ligeti's Dialogo.
My name is Izzy Bruschi, and today I will be performing Paganini's 16th Caprice on violin. Italian virtuoso violinist Niccolo Paganini is the perfect example of a prodigy. The ferocity with which he played, coupled with his elongated fingers and extraordinary flexibility, gave him a mysterious and almost mythical reputation. He was rumored to have a deal with the devil to achieve the heights of his virtuoso performances, and he was widely considered the greatest violinist of all time. He composed his 24 caprices for violin between 1802 and 1817. Please enjoy.
Hi, my name is Lim Swinnick, and I'll be performing Fyodor Ilyich Tchaikovsky's Serenade Melancholique, accompanied by Eric Kang. The piece of art that I included is a stunning painting named The Oxbow by Thomas Cole. I think that this piece of art complements the music very well. There's a somewhat dark and gloomy side, and a lighter and more luscious looking side to this beautiful landscape. This is quite reflective of the color and mood contrasts that are in this piece. With that in mind, I hope you enjoy.
Hello, my name is Lila Brucci, and I will be playing the Romanian folk dance by Bela Bartok. This piece was composed in 1917 and is based on 7 Romanian tunes from Transylvania, originally played on either fiddle or the shepherd's flute. The original name for this piece was titled Romanian Folk Dances from Hungary, but was later changed by Bartok when Transylvania became a part of Romania in 1920. Each movement has a different style of dance to it. The first movement, Jocul cu Bada, is called the stick dance. The second movement, Brul, is called the sash dance, and the third movement, Pelok, is called in one spot. Please enjoy.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sam Ricciavello. I am a violin performance major at the Brooklyn College Conservatory, where I am a junior. And I will be playing for you tonight the third movement of Sonata Number 2 by Eugene Ysaÿe, Danza de Hombres. And in light of tonight's concert theme, I have decided to connect this piece not necessarily to a painting, a book, or any other work of art necessarily, but to an idea. And this idea is a very famous thought experiment called the Ship of Theseus. And the thought experiment goes something a little bit like this. The Ship of Theseus is a very famous ship that the Greek hero Theseus once used. And it's now an artifact at a museum. Now, over time, the ship's wooden planks begin to rot, and at an attempt at preservation, the museum replaces those rotting wooden planks with new ones. Now, here's the first part of this question. At the point where the ship is replaced with completely new planks, is it still the Ship of Theseus? Alternatively, if you were to take those rotted wooden planks, somehow absolve it from the rot, and then rebuild the ship back together, is that the Ship of Theseus? Which one is the true ship? Are they either a true ship? Are they ships at all? This thought experiment has been debated by many philosophers. There are thousands of papers written about it. But the reason why I bring this up today is because Throughout this entire sonata, let alone, and more particularly this movement that I'm going to be playing for you today, you'll hear the theme of the Dies Irae. And for those of you who don't know the theme of the Dies Irae, it goes something like Dies Irae, Dies Illa, na 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 na. I haven't taken Latin since freshman year of high school, so you'll have to excuse me. um, but the reason why I bring this up is because you'll hear this theme throughout the movement. And the way this movement is organized is through a theme and variations. So you'll hear an opening theme, and you'll kind of hear the Dies Irae in there. But as you hear the other variations, try to see if you can spot that theme in other places, and you will. Yizai makes it very blatant in the piece, but he also kind of hides it too. And while you're trying to find that theme of the Dies Irae, try to see if you can think to yourself whether or not that theme is still the same theme of the Dies Irae, or due to the variations, has it changed into something completely different? Anyway, I've done my rambling, so without further ado, I present to you the third movement of Sonata Number 2 by Eugene Yizai, Danza de Hombres. Thank you.